now he's a little bit older. He's won this ball, won in the seniors division as well. And as you can see there, he's stuck on the approach there, and he came to a stop, but he actually threw the ball well right in pocket.
Absolutely.
Left a solid 10 pin. Hopefully he gets that out of his head right away though.
Slipped a little bit on the approach.
Yeah, well, it looks like he came to a dead stop actually. He's stuck there. He flattens that ball up for the spare as well. Came out, make sure he made that spare.
So we see right here, he qualified second. Match play 4-0, a 239 average, and his fourth time in the TD finals. So
yep.
Rick Goyo definitely a force in this tournament.
Oh, for sure. He's a solid bowler. One of the best bowlers consistently every single year. He bowls over here in Canada as well as bowling over in the States still. And when you go over and bowl in those leagues over in the States, it's very competitive, and Rick holds his own every single year. He's a competitor. I've bowled with him for many, many years, and you know, once in a while you'll see a little bit of Rick's emotions out there, but for the most part, you know, very jovial, good guy on the lanes, good to see out every week.
Yachts first.
Tugs it, holds, 4-pin. Okay, good break there. That could have been a lot worse. Charlie knows it. He didn't get that ball out to where he wanted to get it out. He kept it way inside. The ball held, left the 4-pin. So, sparing the first frame is all you need to get yourself going.
Rick Goyo finished with a 1,075 pin total in Group C. I was almost, or just over 200 pins better than Jamie Moran.
Yeah, he ran away with it. He bowled very well all the way through.
Highlighted by a 260 in his third game. So Charlie Yacht now.
There you go.
Picks up the spare.
Opens up with a spare. It's funny that in qualifying, the 4 bowlers that were on TV this year, our defending champion Tom Scott, they don't have to bowl in qualifying. They make it right into match play. The top qualifier this year in the seniors division was Larry Doopy. But then number 2, 3, 4, and 5 were Rick Goyu, Charlie Yacht, Mark Pouget, and Gary Dunn. So those 4 bowlers were right up there, 2 through 5, and they ended up going to TV to represent the senior division. So pretty consistent bowling by all those guys.
Yacht now in the second frame.
Charlie, every time he sends it out wide on lane 9, that ball does not come back.
Yes.
He sent it out, the ball drifted, it found that very late break point, and it just left a washout again, the 1-2-10. But last time up, he made the washout, so maybe come back and do it again.
Let's see if Charlie Yacht will have the same luck twice. Same skill twice. It isn't luck for these seniors, that's for sure.
The only luck for a senior is a few years when I turned into a senior. Okay.
Wrist action.
Get it.
Hey,
Nice
great pickup.
Nice job. That's key. Because a spare is a spare. And once you get done and off that lane, no matter what, whether it's a washout, a 10-pin, or a split, you make that spare and it looks the same up on the board up there.
Got some great pin action there.
Hit it to the left of the head pin, off the sideboard, took out the 10-pin.
Rick Goyle. Big hook and finishes with the strike.
Rick looks like he's kind of sticking a little bit. He's looking at the shoe even right now, but he threw that ball and he got it out. He swung that ball a lot more than the bowlers have been bowling on lane 10. He gave it a lot more room. He started off inside, but it drove really hard into the pocket for a solid strike. Rick throws a lot of hand in that ball.
And we've seen that Rick's approach is a little bit more conventional than Yacht and Gary Dunn and Pouget.
Yes, he uses a lot more of it. He's a big man, stalks the lane.
Oh, he wants that back.
Yep. There's that lane. He sent that ball out, and with the hand he has, it hit the dry, went right through the nose for a split.
Oh, we see right there. Yeah, he sees.
He knew it was high. The reaction by him there. Okay, he's got to focus. He's got to take 2. I would think you don't want to go out there in the beginning and start giving away pins.
Right.
Take your 2 pins. 2 equals 4.
Oh,
he
almost got
made
the
it.
bounce off the sideboard.
He threw that ball well. Almost slid it over. Did a good job there. He's got to regroup, refocus now. Here it is. Look at, starts right there. Just almost slides it over just behind the pin there.
Great job by our replay guys in the truck.
Okay, Charlie's been solid on this lane here. Oh, he's moved a little bit left here. Moved a little bit.
6 affects his approach on 10. Right over the 9 board.
Oh no!
Hey,
Oh, okay. Well, Charlie moved left on the approach. I looked down and noticed that he moved about 3 boards to the left, and he still sent that ball out just a second arrow, but the ball didn't have the same drive that it did. I think what he was trying to do is avoid that tug where he was going to get the ball through the nose, so he made sure he gave it that room. Make your spares, Charlie. Slide, slide.
Takes the advice from Joel Lusa, and it's the spare. Charlie Yacht.
Yeah, the ball, luckily he goes to a hard ball there that does not hook, and the ball slid into the 10 pin. Any other of his equipment there would have hooked by the pin right there. Charlie Yacht's got about a 8-pin lead here in the game, just by making his spares, which is the key to bowling.
Charlie Yacht.
Get up. Oh!
Weebles, wobbles, but it won't fall down.
Nice. There's a nice ball right there. Threw the ball right in the pocket. That's a solid 8-pin. And that's one of the true taps in bowling. The ball, watch it go solid into the head pin here, right into the pocket. And the ball goes right past the 8-pin. Actually touched it. The 8-pin didn't want to fall down.
Didn't get as much pin action as you'd like there for some help on.
That's just a bad break. Keep making your spares. The one thing you can't do is get frustrated with that, because you got to make sure you stay focused for every frame. This is the finals of the Molsons.
And he
Nice
hits
job.
the spare. Down goes the 8-pin, and Charlie Yacht with 4 straight spares to start the finals.
This is $1,000 on the line for these guys. $1,000 in prize money for the seniors. Nice thing for Gary Dunn. You know, he didn't do what he wanted to do, but he leaves here with $200 in his pocket. And then the third place bowler leads with $320, and whoever loses this match is going to take take home $600. Nice ball by Rick Goyo. 2 balls in a row. He's found that lane 10. The other bowlers were struggling on that lane today. Well, actually, last match they were struggling on that lane, but he knows exactly where to throw it there on that shot there. Good ball.
$7,200 in prize money for the total tournament. So, you know, obviously the Molson Masters picking up some steam in terms of, you know,
it's always been represented
sponsorships,
well.
absolutely.
Molson's treated this city very well. Our city's done a great job of supporting this tournament. Oh, again he's stuck. He is really struggling on that side.
10 proving to be some trouble for most of the bowlers, but Rick Goya had some trouble with 9.
Yeah,
So
you can see he didn't get the way that. Once you stick like that, you don't get the follow through you want. The ball doesn't go in the spot that you want. It ended up going out way too wide. It didn't reach back up to the head pin. Left the 1-2-4 washout. 1-2-4-10, excuse me. He needs a little bit of Charlie Yacht in here to make this spare.
Let's see what he
Get him all.
pulls out. No, he chops it.
He's not going to be happy about that. He's very upset.
Yeah, he chopped the 2 there.
He's upset about the footing. He knows he's working on his shoe right in front of us right now. He doesn't know what's happening on the lanes there. All right. Oh, Charlie's keeping that same line, so maybe he's got something in his mind here. Inside a second arrow.
Ooh, that's going to be a tough one to pick up for Charlie Yacht.
I think a little bit about this. What's going on right now is Charlie realizes where he is. He's in the finals of the Molsons. He had a lead. Rick was trying to give it to him right there, but now he got a little bit loose. He didn't quite. Well, you know, he might have probably squeezed a little bit, is what he did. Left a split. Take 2 of them. Take 2 of these shots.
Yacht.
Okay.
Almost picks it up. Like you said, 2 turns into 4, so it's a great effort by Charlie Yacht.
We're halfway through this championship match, and Charlie Yachts has a 7-pin lead. Charlie's just got to keep his focus. Realize I've got the lead. He can't catch me unless I make a mistake. Keep on going strong.
And Rick's made 2 mistakes already, obviously with the bad footing there on 9, so figure that out.
Same routine every time. Focuses. Sees a spot on the lane. Look at his eyes. Don't leave it. Looked up.
And
Nice shot.
That's with the strike.
Little fist pump there. That was a big ball for him.
Consistency in a bowler's approach. Must be important.
Absolutely. Good routine, good focus, knowing what you're doing out there.
He's excited. Fist pump.
Rick is he's a seasoned veteran here. Rick bowls at Super Bowl on Wednesday nights. He's averaging 226. He's bowled over 2,300 games in his career, over 10,800 series in his career.
Seems to rely a lot on the velocity of the ball.
Oh yeah, he throws the ball hard. He throws the ball a lot of revs, and he's really found lane 10. He's right on line right there every single time. Now he's got to find his footing and his spot on lane number 9. He wants to wish a happy Valentine's Day to his significant other, Sue, who's right down here in front of me watching today. Rick's been bowling for 55 years.
Slipped again on 9.
He's not happy. He's got a really bad problem on that approach. His foot is not gripping the way he wants to.
Right there. It immediately looks down after the release.
It's in his head too. He knows. When he's walking up there, he's waiting for something to go wrong.
How do you block something like that out, or can you block it out unless it's fixed?
You know, it's so hard to block it out, especially in a situation like this. The finals of the Molsons on TV. See, now he's just planting. If you notice on that shot there, he did no slide at all. He just planted that foot, made his spare. Charlie needs a strike here to open it up to a 17-pin lead.
See right there. The scores from the number 1 seed Goyle, the number 3 seed Yacht.
Going down this tight match here in the finals. Getting ready for a longer day of bowling with the Open division coming up soon. Oh, that was a good break. He almost left the 4-9 split, which really would have tightened this match up, and now he just leaves a 4-pin. Got to focus on that spare. Look here, comes up a little bit high. It drives right past the 9-pin and also leaves the 4-pin, and that 9 gets knocked down.
Not getting enough pin action there. See Yacht in his past couple of attempts.
Charlie goes through the same routine, gets up on that lane, working his way closer and closer to his first championship here.
Great throw by Yacht and picks up the spare.
Even though Charlie's been bowling for many, many years in many, many pressure situations, this always has that little bit extra on TV for the Molsons. Prestigious tournament. Good guy like Charlie Yacht, where people are sitting back right now rooting for him. Not that they're not rooting for Rick Goyu, but they know Rick Goyu's done it before. This is something that, you know what, a guy like Charlie, it'll be a memory that you'll never forget about.
Absolutely.
And yet for Rick, at the same time, to be a 3-time champion, like Nick was saying at the beginning of the show, how prestigious is that? Got it out wide, come back strong.
Knocks it down.
Big ball by Charlie. Gave us some extra fingers too.
His second time on the TV.
Go wash your hands.
Finals.
This is Charlie's second time. Yes, good for him.
Are you putting on YouTube?
I think it was either last year or the year before. I remember calling it. Yeah, he did a great job.
Rick Goyle not out of it just yet.
I like bowling.
What?
Throwing the ball well.
Got good action. And he gets a
Good
strike.
ball. He's got lane 10 down.
Not yet.
He knows
Wait.
he just find his footing on lane 9. Probably feel like he's doing the same thing. He throws that ball. He even got that one inside a little bit, but it held nicely for him. Went right into the pocket. A bowling memory Rick was telling me about earlier was that he used to be a pin setter at the old Palace Recreational Bowling House when he was 11 years old. That's before they had automatic pin setters right there. Kids would sit back there and set the pins up for the bowlers.
We're almost
Rick
done.
was doing that at a young age.
Rick,
Oh
a
no.
7-10 split.
That's disheartening. He threw the ball well.
And he knew he threw it well too. You could see how the reaction. He saw it, and the
Look at
pin
his
action
face.
just did not get the 7 or the 10. A little bit perplexed. Right here.
No, he pushed it. He knew the ball was in the pocket. And that reaction is just like, you've got to be kidding me. He finally gets it right with his feet, throws the ball where he wants it to, and gets a bad break. And the 9th frame is a key frame too. That's a setup frame for a bowler.
Hey now.
What?
Close my door, please.
Yeah, a bowler. He's also an athlete. He He was a member of the
Sorry.
Windsor Chiefs Slow Pitch Association. He's won 9 provincial titles, 1 Canadian title, 1 U.S. national title. He's a pitcher, and he's an unbelievable slow pitch player.
A lot of athletes in this Molson Masters.
He's been playing for 33 years in that Detroit All-Star League. Oh, that's going to cinch it. That is going to cinch it. Charlie gets that big ball in the 9th frame. Charlie now is sitting, he can bowl 211 if he strikes out. But even with a mark here, he's going to bowl. Charlie doesn't even need a mark as I look at the scorebook here. It looks like he's going to bowl 180 without a strike, without a mark. And Rick, the highest he can bowl is 172. So just get a good count on this ball, Charlie. No Greek church here, buddy.
Charlie, the approach.
Oh, he threw it well. He threw that ball well.
And he got the strike.
Good for you, Charlie Yacht. What a good guy. I know right now his buddy Jay Heron's jumping off the couch. That's his partner from bowling on Wednesday night saying, way to go, buddy. Good job. His other buddy, Rob Giamonte, who we were talking about earlier, he's going to be on the men's side coming up here in the Open Division. And they're good friends. And they bowl on the same team on Wednesday night. So he's got to be happy for Charlie. His family's here. Good for him.
So he has the turkey. Try and strike out here in the 10th. Loft a little bit long. Good ball.
No.
Gets the strike. When it's your day for
That's
Charlie.
right. Charlie ran the table. Started in the first match. Started off slow with 2 opens in a row and said, you know what? Let's not have that kind of day. Charlie turned it around, won that match, won the next match, and then came into the finals. And you know what? He had that one hiccup in the 5th frame. We left that split. Picked it up in the second half with was going to go 5 out of 6 frames. He's going to get strikes here because he's going to throw this strike. You know that, right?
Let's see it. Let's bag it. Let's bag it up.
There you go.
The 5-bagger to end it for Charlie Yacht. Finishes with a 2-11 score. Well, Rick Goyle, the #1 seed, heading into the finals.
He's going to go up and throw his last shots on this lane. There's the Rick Goyle we know. Every ball he threw on that lane, he threw very well. Unfortunately, he could not find his footing on lane 9 for a very disappointing day for him because he knows he was lined up on lane 10. If you threw that ball on lane 9, this game's a whole different game.
Much the same as Mark Pouget. Rick Goyle wants to go out on top.
A little malfunction on the lane going on.
Yeah. As you said, he's a 2-time champion, one of the men's, one of the seniors.
Yeah.
He's his 4th time on TV. He's definitely a well-accomplised bowler.
Yes, and you know what?
So
He'll be back again.
Absolutely.
Every year, Rick's one of the top bowlers out there, so he'll be back in the seniors division. As a matter of fact, you know, some of the things that Rick talked about with me before, he's not just a bowler around here bowling with the local guys. He's bowled with 3 well-known PBA bowlers, Harry Sullins, Bob Learn Jr., and Mika Koivu. Like, those guys there are all like pro bowlers that you watch on TV each week, and Rick Goyle is bowling with them in the leagues over in the United States. So, you know, and he's a guy that, this is a day that he's not going to call his favorite day, but he's also going to leave here knowing, you know what, there's another day for Rick Goyle out there.
absolutely.
Well, Mike, I think after 3 senior matches here, getting your feet wet, I think you're doing a pretty good job. I think we're having some fun watching some seniors.
Absolutely. Bowling's a nice hobby of mine, and I'm glad I'm able to call the action on TV. Coach as Rick Goyle strikes out in the 10th frame and finished the score of 172. And you know what, Joel? It's easy when you're doing all the work for me.
No, I don't think so.
Fantastic. You know, it's always great to be partners with you, and it's I'm good.
We're lucky. You know what? They call us Beauty and the Beast. And if anybody else
Absolutely.
calls you Beast, I'm going to go out there and get them. That's for sure. I think we're going to watch Nick Stein give out some awards now.
Absolutely. So Charlie Yacht is your senior division champion for the Molson Masters Classic Bowling Tournament. We're going to send it down to the floor for Nick Stein with the presentation.
All right, this is something this bowler's never done before. Get a runner up.
So he's a 2-time champion. He's he's well known in this community, and you know what? I got a feeling he might come back as soon as he gets a new sliding pad for his shoe. Your runner-up in the 2016 Seniors Division, Ricky Goyle. Huh? No, it's okay. Now I'd like to bring up, keep with our Bolero theme, longtime employee of the Bolero even before it was Revs. Also, the tournament coordinator has been nice enough to come out, and she's going to grab that silver trophy. As the tournament coordinator, Aaron Outram, to present the first-time seniors champion to a pretty popular guy here, Charlie Ott. Thanks, Aaron. Well, buddy, I do this every year, especially for first-time winners. What's it feel like being called a Molson champion?
Fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah, that's awesome. I've been bowling in this tournament for years, in the Open and now in the seniors, and it's my first chance to get to the finals and come away a winner. Is fantastic.
All right. Thanks a lot. Your 2016 seniors champion, Charlie Yacht. The trophy was donated by another Bolero guy, Wayne Weatherby, donated the trophy, so thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. We'll now have a break. We'll do some oiling, and we'll get into our seniors matches. Our open.